Thank you for joining us for day 3 of Teresa's card making and scrapbooking week of webisodes. We have some wonderful things in store for you.
We have Christmas Wonder collection,
Yes.
papers, dazzles, foiled fancies, paper toll, and it's all going to be Christmas wonderful.
Absolutely, and wait till we share it with you. Come play with us. Well, here is the Christmas Wonder or Wonderful collection, as Gail
Beautiful.
said.
It's so shimmery, shiny. That's what I like about this collection right off the bat.
We'll start with the Christmas Wonder papers, and there
Okay.
are going to be 12 papers. They're all double-sided. Of course, they're ideas on the package. And just to give you a quick look at the papers, here's one. Isn't that just stunning?
Beautiful.
Absolutely glorious with all that sparkle. And we have the poinsettias, and I like the stripes with that. Very
Right.
fun look.
Beautiful.
And we have an all-over pattern, and this is the gold color with dots of red in there. Isn't that just really a beautiful look?
It is gorgeous.
And poinsettias on back of stripes, and then as you delve into it, you can see swirls and flourishes and all sorts of wonderfulness behind it. And then we have tone on tone. Well, actually, it's red on black, but lots of flourishes behind there.
We're getting to the big beautiful one at the end. Here, I
Yes.
think.
This is with the dots and some of the herringbone.
I love that there's always
poinsettias.
extra borders. You'll have that big border piece on the front, and you can combine it with other borders.
And then lots of things on the back side and some fun little treatments where you've got some gold coming in here and the herringbone. And look at
There's
that.
that. Yeah,
Doesn't
look
look
at
like,
that.
but it's not. It's just paper.
It looks like real glitter, so that's right on there for you. It won't come off.
Right. And then we've got the ivory with that beautiful lace edge.
I absolutely love that edge. That's gorgeous.
And look at this, a Christmas starry night. Isn't
gorgeous
that just
on all
pretty?
4 corners.
And
so
then a
that's
green
nice.
that has the tone on tone also. So
Right.
all of these, that's just the beginning. And to play with these,
You get these great ribbons. You're going to get 12 ribbons, 36 inches each, and lots of different varieties. You have crepes, glimmer, that great glitter velvet. You get thin ones, and they're all going to match these papers just beautifully.
perfectly, of course. Now our dazzles this time, the Christmas Wonder, they are the mirror gold, and you can see that. And I'll show you on the back so you can get a better look at the colors. And there we go, or at the designs. So we've got lots of words, lots of imagery, and borders also, and then 540 of the red jewel dazzles to add to
Wonderful.
that.
And Christmas Wonder 3D paper toll die cuts. You're getting 3 designs with this paper toll, so you can pop those out and stack them, or you can use them individually.
Right, and foiled fancies. Now the gold ones are labeled Christmas Wonder. 32 of the heavyweight die cut embossed
Right.
pieces.
So you can sand those, ink, stamp on them, all kinds of wonderful things you can do to alter them or
that
use them
pretty?
just the way they are.
And we'll show you some ways to use them. Now this is in gold. Our snowflakes, however, are in silver.
Ooh, 36
That's
of those
right.
beautiful die-cut snowflakes. And they are also embossed with those gorgeous designs. That is just a cavalcade of snowflakes.
And we added a Christmas fancy pattern stamp. So this is a smaller stamp, but to add some dimension to those snowflakes or to the Christmas Wonder foiled fancies, and we'll show you all about that. So a wonderful big collection.
Right.
Okay.
And what has Teresa done
Let's
with
get
it?
started. Now, look at this. This is simply, I say simply, the paper, and this is one piece of the paper.
Right.
It's got the dazzles on top.
And they are backed on that beautiful adhesive sheet.
Right. This is the sparkle and shine, so you can see that this is what it's all about.
Right.
There are all of these sheets.
They are adhesive on the back, and they come in all of the different colors that you see. There's also a couple that are without the sparkle,
Right.
just the mirror. Which
They're
is
the
sparkly
shine.
enough.
So
Yeah.
these are the sparkles. That's the shine. It all comes together. And as you said, they're adhesive back. So it's really nice to just place
Right.
your dazzle on top, cut next to the dazzle edge, and look at what you get.
So very simple to create a beautiful shine in there. I love the different fonts that are available in the words on those dazzles, so you get a lot of little extra swirls on there, which is beautiful.
And look at this on the inside. We'll back up just a tad. There is a corner of that Starry Night paper.
Right.
Isn't that just gorgeous?
The dazzles border up at the top.
Okay, that could be a card front.
Absolutely.
That's absolutely good.
Right there. So cut that apart. We're going to use that for 2 cards.
Okay, now we're going to go into the paper toll, and there is the Santa postcard. And isn't that gorgeous? And being paper toll, you can lift those up with foam tape.
Those are just foam tape. Those are layered for that great 3D effect. And just a few of those foiled fancies are added. You can just sand the top of that, and it takes it down to a little bit of a silver core. Just beautiful.
So that is also adding the little tiny bling. Now this happens to be brown, and you can get it 2 ways. You can get it like this, or while supplies last, you can get it in a roll. But either way, it's the same brown rhinestone. And I don't know that I would have thought of brown rhinestones on a Christmas card.
It's just kind of an interesting look. It's fun to mix and match things, whatever you have. And look at that.
Isn't that stunning?
That gold glitter back there it's really a striking look.
And again,
just the little touches.
That's the paper.
That's the paper. I love just the little touches, the smaller foiled fancies. No big focal, because you've got the focal as being that paper toll.
And speaking of foiled fancies,
look
at this. Now, this is an easel card, but before I get to that, I want to get in close to the tree, because that is an example of doing the stamping on it. It just adds such depth to it. And now, you're going to show us that?
I am. Now, Teresa said that when she stamped this, and you'll see this, she felt like she sort of lost all of the raised embossing of the foiled fancy after she stamped it. And I can see that. And so that's with those, with the images from the Christmas fancy patterns, and using surfaces. You're going to need to use surfaces or a stays-on when stamping on these. This one is Ponderosa. So then she took the sanding block and just started sanding. Now what it's going to do, it's going to hit just the top of the raised areas of that foiled fancy, and you can see right away.
It just takes a moment, doesn't it?
It brings it all right back out, and you can still see the stamping in the background. It's amazing how quickly that happens.
It's gorgeous, and I love the depth that it shows. So she's done that on the tree, added red jewel dazzles. She's also done it on the joy. And you can see that. Now, let's go back to the card. This card is, as I said, an easel card. And look what happens. That tree pops up. And isn't that fun?
Right. Teresa said that normally she'll use a separate piece of cardstock to do an entire card front and glue it onto this, so that when you pop it up, you've got the entire card front popping off. And rarely will she actually split it and then just cover the paper edges or the paper panels separately.
Separate pieces,
So
but isn't that fun? And the Great Big Merry Christmas has been put on the Christmas Wonder paper. Again, it also was stamped, as you can see, and sanded.
That is like a big celebration on one card.
It is, and it's just very fun. And the border here is the scrapbooking dazzle, so you can see that shiny mirror finish has been used.
Lots of beautiful shiny touches, easy to add to all of the cards with this collection.
And isn't that ribbon lovely?
But not just cards.
But not just cards. Scrapbookers, look at what you can do. Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Just gorgeous.
Gorgeous. You've got the paper. So here's that background paper, which really does most of your work for you. And it really takes you right to the center of this very happy photo, hanging ornaments on the tree.
And look at the Christmas Wonder dazzles, more of the dazzles.
Just backed with a little paper. The thing that I want to talk about are those foiled fancies, because they're silver.
Yeah, wait a minute, started out gold.
That set comes in gold, so you can see the Christmas Wonder foiled. There they are, there's those ornaments in gold. Now there's a couple of different ways to remove the gold from that. Now I usually use acetone, but Teresa found a new way.
Which would be fingernail polish remover.
Fingernail polish remover. Teresa found another way. If you have or can get online from us, the Stays On all-purpose stamp cleaner, and we use this for cleaning our stamps when we use Stays On, just spray a little of that right onto your foiled fancy, take a paper towel and start rubbing and ta-da!
You know,
Takes it right off.
I always feel like the gold that we worked so hard to get onto the foiled fancies, you can just lift off.
Well, that way you can have it both
Yes.
ways, and if you want to, you can leave a little gold. Like I could have left the gold like up at the top more and just left this and made it silver down below.
Yeah, you could do both, and there you go. And some dazzles in the center. Aren't those beautiful, hanging from the ribbons from the set? And then there is the paper towel. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
So fun with the words foam taped on there, part of the stacking element of that 3D paper towel.
And the thing about the paper towel is that if you want to stack it with foam tape, you can do that. If you don't want to, these designs are still there, so you could elect to use those elsewhere.
Sure,
so
absolutely.
it just however you want.
I love the ribbon running all the way across, and then over here this nice little bow with a little dazzles right on the center of that,
Right.
a little bow dazzle. That's
Isn't that
wonderful.
sweet? Very, very nice. We've got the dazzle snowflakes all in our poinsettias also. So it's just a stunning page that is not going to take much time to make,
Right.
and that's nice.
But we're not done.
We're not done. Okay, you know about pop-up cards. Well, there are our pop-up cards, the blank cards. So you're going to
Right.
get 5 cards, 5 envelopes, and all the pieces to make it.
Pop-up box. It's perfect for Christmas because it's like a present. You're going to pop it open.
You're going to pop it open, and look what happens.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Just filled
Look.
with those beautiful foiled fancies.
Look at that.
You can foam tape them on the panels. You can add them with acetate strips onto the steps of your card, and it's just gorgeous.
Just very, very fun. As you said, those pieces of acetate are in the package, but isn't that a fun thing?
It
So
is.
we've got
And then
our,
that can just sit on someone's desk or a table, and for a long time, everybody will see that beautiful card.
that little Christmas greetings there is in the Christmas card flaps. We showed that earlier this
Okay.
week on Monday. But again, just let that spring open. And isn't that fun as it catches the light? How fun to have sitting on the counter or on your desk, wherever you
Right.
are. Just
And
great.
fun. Those are
Yeah.
just fun to put together.
So much fun.
Okay,
Okay, so
I'm gonna
you've got
take that
that.
one.
Now I'm going to show one more.
Okay.
And this is using the inside out ornament cards. Now there are 3 styles. There's a poinsettia, there is a snowflake, and the ornament. But look what Teresa has done, and I think this is stunning.
It is.
She has stamped with the fancy pattern stamp onto the white piece of cardstock that's die cut in the kit.
Yeah, that comes with the kit. You just stamp and emboss in gold, but she did the same thing on the foiled fancies.
Right, look at that.
She stamped and embossed on them, so you can heat them up with a heat gun. It's not going to harm them to do that. And what a fantastic look. And I do love that little piece that this is actually 2 snowflakes placed back to back, and you want to capture that embroidery thread in between so that it hangs in the center of that ornament.
Just, isn't that is just stunning. Again, with the brown rhinestones, who would have thought? But it just is so rich. And what I also appreciate is that it's so easy to do.
Right.
It's just gorgeous.
So lots of
Okay.
amazing looks.
Beginning with Christmas Wonder,
Right.
aptly named, I think.
With
So we have the papers,
the
we
ribbons,
the foil fancies,
the paper towel,
the dazzles, and we've got a stamp roaming around here somewhere too.
yeah, the fancy pattern, fancy Christmas pattern stamp set. It's all there with the Christmas Wonder set.
Right, and if you thought this was great, please join us tomorrow for day 4 of Teresa's Scrapbooking and Card Making Week of Webisodes.